Dear students, let's continue with the topic Fold Mountains. Dear students, you will be surprised to know that most of the mountains in the world are fold mountains. Let's see about the characteristics of fold mountain. Fold mountains are characterized by ruggedness of relief, means they are always uneven and have different heights. They are in the shape of an arc and mostly constituted of sedimentary rocks. They are mostly located on the margins of continent. The fold mountains are of two types, old fold mountain and young fold mountains. The young fold mountains are newly formed mountains. They are higher and have more rugged features. Like they have pointed peaks. They are so steep. Steep means to have a very sharp incline and difficult to climb. They have deeper slopes than the old fold mountains. Fold mountains comprise or make the largest and most complex systems. Let's see the example of the Himalayas. The Himalayas are young fold mountains. Let's understand how it was formed. As you all have studied, the fold mountains are formed due to compression or folding. The Himalayan young fold mountains were formed when the Indian plate collided with the Eurasian plate and formed the fold mountain known as the Himalayas. Let's see about the distribution of young fold mountains in the world. Let's see their examples. Young fold mountains are the Himalayas in India, Rockies in North America, Andes in South America, Great Dividing Range in Australia, Alps in Europe, and Atlas Mountains in Africa. Now, let's see the meaning and characteristics of old fold mountains. The old fold mountains are really very old. They have been subjected to the forces of denudation such as weather, river, glaciers. They have been facing different type of harsh conditions. Over a long period of time, they are much lower with rounded peaks and gentle slopes. Let's see about the distribution of old fold mountains in the world. Their examples are old fold mountains are the Appalachians in North America, Urals in Europe, and Aravalis in India. Let's see the meaning of faulting. When the rocks are subjected to horizontal compressional forces, they do not get folded but break up along the lines of weakness. Due to this, the rocks get fractured. Such fracture of rocks is called faulting. The line of a fracture in the rocks is called a fault. The surface or the plane along which the rocks are fractured is called fault plane. This faulting gives rise to well-marked relief features such as graben or rift valleys and their counterpart horst or block mountains. Observe this diagram. Observe the horst or the block mountain and the rift valley. Dear students, see the mountains which are found in the world. These mountains are shown with brown color. Observe the key. See the numbers and names in this map. This is the distribution of the fold mountains in the world. Dear students, let's see about the block mountains. Block mountains are the result of faulting. When the Earth's crust bends, folding occurs, but when it cracks, faulting takes place. Earth's movement generates tensional forces that tend to pull the crust apart, and faults are developed. If the block enclosed or surrounded by the fault remains as it is or rises, the land on the other side subsides or sinks. The upstanding block becomes the horst or block mountains. The examples of block mountains are Black Forest in Germany, Vosges in France, and Vindhyas in India. Let's see the characteristics or the features of block mountains. Block mountains are steep-sided and flat-topped. Block mountains are characterized by massiveness. They are huge in size. They have steep slopes and comparatively have smooth topography or features. Let's see about the third type of mountain, which is the volcanic mountains. Dear students, let's see about the formation of volcanic mountains. Volcanic mountains are formed by volcanoes. All volcanoes form an expulsion of materials from deep within the earth in the form of enormous amount of lava or ash which piles up on the earth's surface, forming a mountain. Many of the world's great mountains were formed by volcanoes, such as Kilimanjaro in Africa and Mount Fujiyama in Japan. Dear students, since the volcanic mountains are formed by the accumulation or gathering of the volcanic materials which are ejected from the bowels or the interior part of the earth, they are also known as the mountains of accumulation. Dear students, let's see about the characteristics of volcanic mountains. If we compare with the other two mountains, the volcanic mountains have comparatively gentle slopes. During an eruption, volcanoes release gas, ash, solid rock, and lava. If the lava is acidic in nature, the dome or the curved structure is usually high and the slopes are steep. The example is Fujiyama of Japan. This is Mount Fujiyama. On the contrary, if the lava is basic, the height of the dome is low and the slopes are gentle, and the example is Mauna Loa of Hawaii Island. See the picture of Mauna Loa. It is the world's largest volcano. Dear students, let's understand about the structure of a volcanic mountain. Dear students, look at the diagram below. This is the lava chamber. It is deep in the interior part of the earth. It has molten lava, rocks, dust and gas. Look at the vent, which is known as a main pipe. The magma is sent up through this pipe. The crater is a circular depression from where the magma erupts after explosion in the volcanic mountain. Hot, molten eruption from the volcano is known as lava. The lava cools down and forms a volcanic mountain. Dear students, Let's see the top 5 uploaded assignments. Well done. Keep up your good work. Now it's time for your assignment. And your assignment is, you have to draw a volcanic mountain. Dear students, I hope you have understood the 3 types of mountains. Now, I would like to end my video with all my best wishes for you. Have a safe time at home. Thank you.